So, head scratchers, how can libertarianly free, meticulously decreed creatures change their mind? When Pharaoh let the people go, God did not lead them on the road through the Philistine country, though that was shorter. For God said, if they, the humans, face war, they might change their minds and return to Egypt. So God led the people around the desert, pillar by day, right? Fire by night, towards the Red Sea. Well, wait a second. How's that possible? How can they change their mind, especially if they've been predetermined? How can they change their mind if they're not truly free? And does God not understand his own way of working? Is God confused at the decree he laid out? Now, again, I'm being facetious. I don't believe this at all. I just believe that it makes Calvinism, Reformed theology, and tulip theology odd. There's just too many times the Bible does something like this that it doesn't line up. Does God misspeak? Does he not use particular, direct, perfect, concise language? So how could they make a different choice than what was decreed? If this is a direct quote from God, mind you, this isn't a man talking. This isn't even a prophet. This is God's words recorded in error-free scripture. So his divine control was going to be overstepped by humans this one time. He let them choose outside of his will and his perfect decree to cause a little chaos for a short amount of time. Now, again, I'm being facetious, but I'm arguing from, I don't know, how the Calvinist Reform person might have to argue, because they believe everything comes to pass exactly the way God's predetermined. And that their choices ultimately come from the circumstances that God laid in front of them, or, direct divine determinism. So did God not understand the basic principle of choice that he determined for our world, and that making their own choices wasn't really what was going on? Could God say these things if he did determine things, or is God lying? That's the head scratcher. So again, if the humans face war, they might change their mind and go back to Egypt. And we know that God didn't want that, right? He wanted this great worldwide event after the 10 plagues and the Red Sea to spread throughout the land for his power to be known. I think it's Exodus 7. So head scratchers abound. Exodus 13, 17, and 18.